The International Baccalaureate, or IB, Diploma program is a program of challenging coursework for students in 11th and 12th grades. Students can pick and choose IB courses based on interest and talent areas within the curriculum, but the power of IB is realized when students take the full program.
In IB, we go much further in depth. We have fewer topics that we cover and go much further into looking at not only the events but different perspectives.
I chose IB because the way of thought is definitely a lot different than general classes, and originally I was going to take 2 or 3, and then I decided that it would be most beneficial because of all the things that come with the program. You get to take theory of knowledge, and I was really interested in the philosophy behind that.
What students really like about it, I think, is the interaction that they have with each other and with the teacher, so that there's just a very lively atmosphere in class.
IB really makes you be an advocate for yourself. You have to participate in class discussion, you have to think critically about everything you're reading and writing, and you really want to take everything that you're doing to the next level, and that's the same way that it is in college.
My favorite part about the IB program was the in-depth level that we went, that we took books and read them, and then we wrote essays and we talked about them for weeks. And it wasn't just like, okay, we're done with the book. We talked about the meaning, the author, everything related to it, and like science. Went into like new research. We talked about papers sometimes, about things that are going on in our world, not just, oh, we already know this, but things that we didn't know yet, and that was really fun.
The full IB program requires that students take one course in each academic area of the curriculum: an English literature course, a world language course, a history course, a science, a mathematics class, and an elective. Students also take the course called Theory of Knowledge.
You know, Minnetonka High School is one of about 20 high schools in Minnesota that offers the IB Diploma program. So it is another way for a student to distinguish himself or herself, to set the bar a bit higher. It helps them to stand out.
I'm a biology, society, and environmental major at the U. People would be like, you know, oh, you know so much about the topics that we covered in depth in IB Bio.
My prof in college was also like, you have a great literary sensibility, and I really attribute that to how teachers taught me to engage with text in IB classes.
It prepares you to really be someone who can approach their professor and talk to them and really have a real conversation, and not just be someone looking for answers, but be someone who can create answers.
It presents opportunities to cover global topics, which we do often at the dinner table anyway.
They're both very active and interested in a lot of things. My older daughter is a swimmer, so she's very busy all year round swimming, and she fit that in with all her IB coursework. And she's also in music, and she was able to do that. She played in orchestra all 4 years that she was here.
Because I had a job, you know, and I was in these hard classes, like, I could do it, you know. I could tell myself, you got to push on through. You completed high school, you know, and high school for you was kind of like college, and you can do it.
You can only find out if you try. I really enjoyed that aspect of classes when I was at Minnetonka, and I'm finding that's continuing through university as well.